guys. It is Wednesday. It is April 14th, and I apologize for my voice being so screwed up. However, we are on the way to the ramp. We have boat in tow. We just installed some parts yesterday that had been sitting in my house for a good bit of time, and I'm ready to go and test one of them out, and I'm just excited to have the other one in, and you'll see what they are here in a minute. If you follow me on Facebook, you already know, because this will already be obviously posted via pictures. So yeah, we're going back to Havity Grace today. We've been having really good luck out there. They had an MLF last weekend. A big bag out of there, I think it was 21 or 22 pounds if I remember correctly. So somebody had a really good day, and I actually know the guy personally. I used to fish with him in the Fisher's a Mentor. So plan today is it's 7:20 right now. It's about 50 degrees outside. We're supposed to hit 63 by noon. By 3 o'clock, we're talking about 40%, 50% chance of rain. I don't know. It's a beautiful, clear day out here. So here's to hoping that it'll stay beautiful and clear out here, so I can enjoy a couple hours of fishing. Hoping to get some fish in the boat, but we ran into an issue the last time I went out on Sunday. I took a buddy and my son out, and the motor didn't want to start. Did some digging on it, thought it was the starter solenoid, so I replaced that. Did not solve the problem. I ended up that either factory or aftermarket, there's a master switch in my ignition panel, and that switch went bad. So what was going on is it was completing the circuit, it was closing it, and then it was grounding out. So by it grounding out, it wouldn't let the motor start, so we fixed that. We haven't tested the motor if it's running yet, but we did do a bump start test, and it is bump starting now from the key itself. So hopefully all that issue is taken care of, and we will be ready to catch some fish today. So stay tuned and enjoy. All right, well, it's confirmed. The motor works. Success for that part. Now we're gonna take this rig. We're gonna go in that cove like we did last time. We'll see what we can do now. Water's high today, and Sunday I was out here fishing this weed edge here, this land edge. Grass is starting in there, and I was catching them on the swim baits, and my buddy was catching them on a chatterbait. So we're gonna use our new toy, and we're gonna see if that'll help us out. And the new toy is the Hydro Wave. We're also just gonna fish this cove how we normally would, fish the shoreline up to the rocks up at the corner, go from there and see what we can't catch. All right, woo! I got the new recess pedal, and my little one was playing with it. I like this pedal because I can, one, be balanced. Two, I now have storage for my pliers, so I don't lose those. We're gonna start out with this guy. It's the chartreuse and white chatterbait, no trailer, no swim bait attachment or anything. We're gonna fish the shoreline right here. Then we're gonna kick on the Hydro Wave too. So what this does is, if you don't know, it makes noises in the water to supposedly help attract fish. So we're gonna turn it on. Let's see, deep grass, no. Docks, no. No, no, no. I want to try the power pattern. Put it at half volume, hit play, and we're going to put in a 30-second delay. So what that means, so there's a speaker at the end of my trolling motor, and that is now playing sounds underwater. It supposedly sound like whatever a power pattern is. It's going to be a 90-second clip, and then that 90-second clip will stop for 30 seconds and then start up again, so we don't do something called oversaturate the waterway. So let's see what we can do with the Hydro Wave. It's 55-degree water temp. Sunday it was 63 degrees. Last Thursday it was 55. We had a little bit of a cold front come through, and we're in 3 foot of water. I was kind of surprised I was able to fit this big Panther tray in my boat, because I have a little 17-foot Nitro. It took a lot of work to cut through that floor, and it did not lose any stability for such an old boat, which I'm thoroughly happy about. So right over here there's grass tufts about 6 inches tall starting. So I'm hoping on the way in we might be able to pull something through the grass. We shall see. One thing I did read online with this Hydrowave, being that it's attached to the trolling motor, is whenever you're not trolling, always have it aimed in the direction that you're fishing, just to give you that little bit of extra odd. We're not going to stay in this coast too long today because we only got till about noon. Sun's already coming up. I'm hoping that we can get some fish in today. Water's nice and calm. They have been moving. There was a MLF tournament up here Sunday, or Saturday and Sunday, and I know Saturday there was a 20-pound bag that came out of, not this cove, but out of Havre de Grace here. .56 degree of water, and there's tuffet grass on the graph. Change this to a different sound. We're gonna do let's see what this black and blue finesse is about. Maybe that'll, woo, do something. I think that's one of the KVD settings, because that's the KVD edition. Pull my sleeves up. I don't know, I might take off this hoodie, but then I don't want to because it's gonna be cold during traveling. We'll see. the last time you saw me. Let's throw this rage tail swim bait around a little bit. You can see it's been mushed up a little bit. Just caught a couple fish. Usually I only get about 2 or 3 fish out of one of these, so I've got about 2 more in this one from last Sunday, so hopefully we can get a couple on it. A lot of grass down in there. So all I'm doing right now is I'm in about 3 to 4 foot of water, throwing straight up to the shore. Just nice slow retrieve back to the boat, letting it just pop through the grass, get hung up. If they're up here in the shoreline right now, which it's almost 60 degrees, they're going to be moving. They're going to be getting up into that grass again, looking for little fish. Like that. Oh, I don't know what that was, but whatever it was fighting. It felt like it was fighting back. Probably just a big tuft of grass. Let's see. Well, that was definitely a fish. We missed one already on the swim bait. It's just telling me that I got to pay a little bit more attention to it and probably slow down just a little bit more if it's short striking it like that and grabbing a tail. Unless it was just something too small for the bait as a whole. I don't know what I got. Oh, I got a stump. Big fish. There's one. Yep. It's not very big, whatever it is. But we finally got one. On the swim bait. Calm down. Love this sound. Bloop. He has been torn up. He was up there in that tree right there. Nice little guy. What do you think about them apples? Finally got the first one. He got a big bash mark on his back there. He's a pretty little guy though. Nothing too special about him. We're gonna go ahead and let him go. Let's do a nice, easy slide in. Bloop. All right, number one. There's another one right there. Yeah. Look at that. Number two, same bait, same tree. This one's a little bit bigger. Swim baiting. He's about the same length. He feels a little bit heavier. It's definitely cleaner. I'm gonna get a view on that one too. Yeah. Looking good. We're gonna get a picture with this one. All right, let's put him back. He's pretty looking. Are you serious? He had it.